Hi everyone, it's me, Dan Testa, and this is Testa Tarot. Mhm. I would love to do a collective reading for everyone in the space. I'm going to pull a tarot card to check in with the collective, just to kind of see where we're at, and then I'll pull some oracle cards to get a little bit more clarity on that, if that's okay with y'all. If it's your first time, welcome. If you're coming back, thank you. You know who you are, and I do too. Um, yeah, but I would love to hear if this resonates for you. Feel free to let us know in the comments. But yeah, take a deep breath, everyone. Exhale whenever feels good for you. I will do the same. We got the Nine of Cups. Look at her. So, cups, water sign energy, feelings, and emotions. This feels very. The first word that I saw on the card was joy. I was thinking joyous. This just feels very joyous. It feels like my heart is full. Um, the messages on the card are happiness, vitality, optimism. Happiness, vitality, optimism. Yeah, this can even feel a little bit like we can maybe see uh, some signs of spring coming, right? Like you can kind of see things start to sprout. I kind of saw that scene from The Secret Garden, the one from the 90s. I love it. So sad. Um, but just that scene where everything just starts slowly blooming. It's like, yeah, but they kind of like fast forward, they, was it time lapse? It's kind of like that. I think we're going to be able to see some of that blooming happening in our lives. And it feels like we've been waiting for it. It feels, but yeah, that's it's the thing with our manifestations and our dreams. They take time and they take consistency. And I think that's maybe partly of what we're celebrating here is a little bit of our consistency. Um, I would love to pull a healing mantra card for everyone. Knocking to cleanse. Okay. Let's get a healing message about the Nine of Cups. What can we do with this happiness, this joy? We got opening my mind. And the messages here are I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. Yeah, so maybe your manifestations and everything were taking longer than expected because they changed and they needed to take this path. And the path was a little bit slower. But I think now we can start to see some of that connectivity and how things aligned. And that's a good way of saying it, aligned. I do believe that. Um, I'm going to pull from the Sacred Symbols deck next. Thank you for being here, everyone. I do appreciate it. Okay. What is a message from the Sacred Symbols deck? Please and thank you. Release. So I think part of these ideas, so from this card where it says, I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas, I think they were limiting beliefs and I think we need to release them. So maybe you're doing some kind of ceremony for yourself, a cord cutting ceremony, that would be great. But yeah, I also just like the idea of blue being throat chakra. So a great way to release is to speak it into existence. It feels like setting boundaries. I talk about that a lot here because that's what us recovering people pleasers like to talk about, are setting boundaries. And it usually is about communication. I'm going to close this out with a card from the Moonology deck. A time for healing. Ooh, thank goodness. Balsamic Moon. I'm going to read a little bit about this from the book. But it feels like if this is a joyous time, if this is a time where we are seeing our, dare I say, manifestations, dreams come true, then wouldn't that feel like a time of healing. That was kind of how I'm feeling. It feels like I said, healing. Like I needed this. My soul needed this. So let's read about that, shall we? All right, balsamic moon, page 38. Who's 38 out there? Is that hitting anyone? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, it's fun. Magic is fun. Okay, here we go. Pulling this card suggests that the past is in the past and a bright future is beckoning. However, before you take your next step, make sure that both you and the situation feel healed. This is not the time to paper over cracks or to simply pretend that everything is okay. Rather, you still need a little more time to heal and to soothe both yourself and anyone else in need. Then remind yourself that anything is possible if you believe it. This is also a time to surrender and wait to hear guidance from the universe. Powerful insights can be had. If you know that someone or something really isn't good for you, this card is a reminder to surrender. Start to work on your belief in your dreams so you're ready when the time comes. When one is healed, all are healed. Patience is required at the time of the balsamic moon. It's a time for self care as you slowly but surely prepare yourself for the new moon, which is just around the corner. No matter which point in the current moon cycle you have pulled this card, it's a reminder to go a little bit easy on yourself. The time to step into your creatrix power will come soon enough. Give yourself the time you need. Yeah, so many words jumped out about beliefs. Yeah, and just that idea of it's just about timing. Like things are going to start to bloom. You're going to start seeing it. You're going to be able to walk around in that secret garden, and take a victory lap and be proud of yourself for getting yourself there. Thank you for being here, everyone. I do appreciate it. If you would like a personal reading, please reach out to dantestatarot@gmail.com. If you would like more info about me and what I do, you can check me out on testatarot.com. Thank you again for being here, everyone. Please take care of yourselves, yeah? And then once you're feeling up to it, go ahead, take care of each other. All right. Love you. Bye.